Aries, 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 how you doing? So don't forget you can watch this as an Aries, a Scorpio or a life path 4 because I deal in numerology. Your reading for the week has already been done. It got done a couple of days ago, I think, and it is over on Patreon. But these ones that you get on here are the next 48 hours. How are you, Aries? So let's see what you've got coming up for the next 48 for Aries. The next 48 for Aries. Oh, money, 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 money. Next 48 for Aries. So you got Gemini or Capricorn, kind of like caring, sharing for people. I'm trying to share my love for. Oh, I'm hearing shares, stocks and shares. Looking into investments of money, of how you can invest your money wisely. Some of you could be a mother here, or you're looking for someone to care for. This person could also work at a care home, and they work for elderly residents and as a care worker. Okay, some of you are light workers or a care worker. Was hearing Karen or Sharon or someone from Australia. Sharon, Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, let's see. This could also be pharmaceutical, drugs and stuff like this kind of situation. Doctors, hospitals, all of that kind of stuff. So a person could work for the medical. Some of you might be looking for medical history. Okay, let's see. Aries, what's Aries got coming up, please? For Aries, for the next 48. So you got the King of Pentacles, money, 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 money. So some of you, this person owns their own company, owns their own business. Could be Gemini, Cappy, maybe. Okay, Taurus on Virgo energies, but feeling, well, an extremely stable bachelor, or this is your partner. But if you're single, you're just a bachelor, or if you're interested in this person, they're a bachelor. Okay, let's see. Aries, what's going on with Aries, please, for the next 48 hours for Aries. So you could be married for a lot of you, either getting married or divorced or a commitment or looking for one. Either way, but I would say pretty much with these cards here, there's a couple that are already present. Okay, so you got different ways of looking at that. If I'm interested in someone and they're already married, stop looking for people that are already married. It's quite simple. Okay, if you are not married and you are single and you are interested in someone that has like Aries or Scorpio in their chart, this person's a bachelor. Okay, a spatula, bachelorette. Okay, so they own their own company, own their own business, very stable in life. Their money is stable. Okay, if their money is stable and their job is good, then they're, or their name Rob or Robin, you're right, Rob. But like, if they're very stable within their money, then they're a very good person for a relationship. Okay, that's looking for one. So it depends whether you are looking at this person as an option for a relationship or whether you're actually with them already. Okay, or the name Eddie or Edwina or Edmonds or Berry, Holly, Jody. Hello, Holly. Hello, Jody. Let's see. Cece also. Aries, what's going on with Aries, please? Aries for the next 48 hours. So you've got the 10 of Swords. So something's just begun, Justin. Then you've also got Aries, yourself here, Scorpio, Aries. There's a lot of work here. Like I said, man, if you guys are single and you know of someone, then this person is just a bachelor and single Pringle all day long, but very stable. Okay. But it does show me signs of someone that is, like I said, married already or in a relationship already. Okay, so, you know, you've got different ways of actually looking at it. If you're interested in someone that's already married, then don't look for them, okay, because they're already taken. If you're not previously in a relationship, you'll just, like, have a good relationship with probably one's mother or father. Okay, very stable in life. This is also mortgage or rent-free, doesn't have to pay too much money. Okay, has a very good job, very good business, probably owns their own company and business, and is very good at it also. Okay, let's see. I'm also hearing Atkins diet. They could be on the carnivore diet. I'm not going to keep going on about myself, but I do have 3 placements of Aries. But like I'm hearing Atkins diet, which is the carnivore diet. So some of you could be dieting, looking into Atkins or the carnivore or keto. Okay. My advice would go full carnivore. It's much easier than keto. Keto, you have to worry about ketones and God knows what else. Carnivore, you don't have to worry about calories or anything. You eat until you're full. You don't even have to fast for the beginning, okay? But anyway, let's see. Because vegetables is what you can't have. You see, if you're on a more of a keto diet, then you can have vegetables and stuff, but you can only have very small amounts of things. Okay. because it's blood sugars and God knows what else. So let's see. Aries, what they got coming up, please? Aries for the next 48 hours. So 7 of Wands. So why so defensive, Aries? And then the 3 of Swords. Oh, so some of you are still banging on about an ex, or the ex is getting over you, or you're getting over an ex. Like I said, there's definitely an energy here. So this person here is probably single all day long. Okay, for a lot of you. Like I said, if they are single and they're a bachelor, they're just pretty much looking for love, but they're not looking for a third party situation. But who actually looks for a third party? So if you're in one, you've got to get yourself out of it. Okay, if you're in a pit, you've got to get out. If you're in bed, you've got to get out. Okay, but there's this situation that someone is trying to cut off maybe a Piscean, possible from the past, or Cancerian, life path 7. Because everything's good, and then all of a sudden someone starts getting very offensive and starts cutting people off. Okay, people that are not, you know, because this person here is a respected person. Okay, they seem as if they're a very respected person, but they don't like being insulted. Okay, so it could be an assault, a battery charge, going to court, all that sort of stuff. That's just coming from the Libra readings. Let's see. Because that would be getting a divorce, you see. Ending a divorce, getting out of a situation, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Depending on how long you've been waiting for the other woman or man's person. Yeah. Let's see. Aries. What's Aries got coming up for the next 48 hours? So you got Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. You got like very good vibes, but you got like a very weird energy that's here. So if there are exes that are spying on other people, don't even bother, because you're just going to be blocked out. So this is like spying and watching on someone that broke my heart, and I want to know if they want me to go back to them so they can do it again. No, of course you don't, right? So nobody wants exes back. So let's all move on from exes. Because someone is looking at this and thinking, I really want to go back into a third party, or I really want to get heartbroken again. No, you don't. Okay, so someone might be watching and looking and thinking how much this hurts. But like I said, if you have exes and you're cross-watching or you're spying, don't watch, don't spy, because it just does this. It just makes matters worse, because you're probably trying to control another person from moving on with their life, trying to stop them, not being happy for them. Okay, if you have split up in any kind of circumstance in life, people are supposed to be good to the other person and grant them wishes to go. Okay, because you should have split up. But some people can't get over the past, and they keep watching and watching and watching, and it hurts the fact that the other person doesn't want anything to do with them. They've cut them off, said no. The answer's no. Okay, so is that well, maybe is there a chance? No. You know, so you're saying there's a chance? No, there isn't. So, like I said, it's someone's probably watching how much this is hurting me, keep cross-watching, or looking at other people having something going on. You know, like I said, if you're married to this person and they have a promiscuous eye and you kind of think or know of that, well, then you're just doing it to yourself. You're not actually putting up boundaries to cut this person off and say, right, I'm not doing this anymore. So you can keep doing it if you want. But it's kind of like someone that keeps trying to tempt or talk to someone to tempt them back into a situation that doesn't work. Like, no, I'm still not learned anything yet. I'm still tempted to go back. Like, you shouldn't be. Okay. So let's see. Aries. What's going on with Aries for the next 48? So you get 2. Libra. And then Virgo energy. You see, it starts off where this top row of cards here is extremely stable, and they're just getting on with their life. They've moved on. They're like, right, there's an ending here, so it's ended. So someone ended a relationship, so that's that. They're looking for another relationship. They're looking for something that is more stable for them. Like I said, if you split up, okay, majority of the time it isn't both that feel bad, because if you both felt bad, you both wouldn't split up. Okay, so at the time when people split up, they go their separate ways. One feels really good and the other one feels really bad. And that's kind of what you've got on the top row here. Top, middle or bottom. Someone feeling very happy, very caring, very loving, very decent person, probably been disrespected to say that they're not very stable and that they're not a caring person and that they can't provide enough for the other person. So the other person become a burden. They couldn't keep carrying the weight. So they ended up, or do now, feel really good that they are now single, Pringle, ready to rock, ready to go, look for another partner, carry on with business as usual, feeling very good, maybe single, maybe looking for a new person, but either way it doesn't matter because they're a stable individual. And then you kind of get Glenn. But you get these energies here. 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Virgo energy 2, and then very undecided, don't know what to do. How can I live without you? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go back? Am I supposed to go forward? Am I supposed to give them another chance? But like I said, if you are the ones that ended things, you don't have to say to the person, look, I'll give you another chance, right? Here, because it's kind of like, do you want another go at it? Do you want to try and work on it? Whatever didn't work before, do you want to have another go at that? Okay, now, if you've just ended things like maybe once or twice, then probably it's worth a go. But if you guys have broken up so many goddamn times and you just cannot seem to get on the same wavelength, then trust me, it really isn't worth it. Because it is much better like my old relationship. I've said it, everybody kind of knows now, so no one keeps saying, how's you and Emily? We've split up, we broke up, we parted ways on good terms. That was it. What did I say? I cannot give you what you want. I can't do it because 35 times is a beyond a joke. Okay. So I wasn't horrible about it. I was like, okay, equivatably, if I'm the one to blame and I'm not good at this and I'm not good at that, great. Go your own way. No, go your own way. That's it. It's finished. I can't do this anymore. If I'm not good enough, I grant you to go and find someone else and experience life with another person that you may believe within your condition of what you believe is to be someone else that's stable than the person that you're with. If I'm not stable, go and find someone else that's stable because you're obviously not compatible. So that wasn't in a nasty way. That was pretty much like, well, it's obvious. If I'm not a stable person for you, then it isn't me that has to make the choice. Oh, no, but I don't want to make that choice. I just want you to change. People don't change. They are who they are. So if you're not happy with a person, keep waiting for people to change and they don't. A leopard doesn't change its spots. People don't change. They don't. Okay. Have you ever met an old school friend and they're like, oh my God, you haven't changed a bit. Your appearance has changed, but you're still exactly the same as what you were when we were at school? Or you meet up with a friend that you haven't seen for ages and they go, fucking hell, you're exactly the same as what you were when you were younger. That's because people do not change. Okay. So if everybody looks for waits for people and think, oh, okay, there might be another chance because they might change this time. No, that's what I'm saying. No, there isn't. It's because someone is probably so indecisive. Yeah, no, but kind of no. Well, sort of, I don't know. Maybe should I? Don't know. Should I give them another chance? Should I go back? It really hurts without them. But are they hurting? No, because this person at the top here is getting on with their life. They've moved on with it. They realise that there's an ending, so they are not suffering. If you're watching this thinking, is this person suffering without the ex? No. So if you're like, right, I'm going to hit the dislike button and I'm going to complain and moan and get fucking hurt. What, are you a narcissist? Are you a narcissist that you're not actually happy that another person is actually happy without you? Are you not happy for that? Because you should be. And if you're not, then you're selfish. Because people in life, they try to move on, but people think, oh no, I really want to give it another go and another shot. But you have to ask yourself, it's so important. How many times have you done that? How many times, right? Which way but loose have you tried, Willis? Okay. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried speaking? Not speaking? Having a week's break? Having a 2-week break? Having a 3-week break? Having a 3-month break? Having a 4-month break and then starting again? How many have you done that multiple times? Has that not worked? Right. Do you think that it will? Chances are no. Because it's depressing energy. Okay. It's, I don't know how to cope without an energy to rely on. That's a stable one. So you got feminine and masculine. How can I survive without, and that, like I said to everybody, people are not equal. If you're a woman, how many women have got a dick? Nobody. So everybody needs a dick to make a pillow. Okay. We all need dicks in order to make other dicks. Okay, that's why there are so many dickheads along the earth. It's because we all need a dick to make one. Okay, so when people call a man, oh, you're nothing but a dickhead, they are. That's what they have. Okay, they are male. They are masculine energies. Okay, they are not females. Females, they want more providing, caring and loving and everything else and be respected and nurtured and looked after. but they start to maybe sometimes demasculize a man or a woman. Either way, you can make your mind up. But they try to demasculize the person by, I want to be with you constantly 24/7 and I'm constantly smothering you and I want to be with you and why do you not want to be with me? And I get paranoid that you don't want to be with me, that you're working all the time, that you've got man things to do, that you're doing this and that you're doing that, and why? Right? So would that work as a relationship? No. So you've got one that's in denial and the other one that isn't, Danielle. But you've got one that's in denial that wants to keep trying to make things work, could be loyal to a T, but to a fault. I'm loyal to a fault. I have to keep remaining loyal to the person that I want to be with that doesn't want to be with me, or I have to keep remaining loyal and not moving on with my life and finding someone new because they have or they don't want to be with me. So I have to keep trying and then keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Well, sometimes it's about giving up. And that is probably what the top layer of this layer cake has done, Danielle Craig. Okay, so the top layer is give up. The bottom layer is now worrying the fact that the other person seems to be more stable without the other one. You seem to be able to get on with your life much quicker and much easier and get over things than me. So did you not ever love me if you can get over me that quick? More than likely, that's what I'm saying. How is that a shame if a person can actually move on from someone just like that and think, right, that's because they've had enough. That's because you've drawn the limit. You've pushed, or someone has pushed a person to their limits and said, right, you've crossed the boundaries. You've done too much. You've said too much, said too little, whichever, but too little, too late. Okay, it's too little, too late, too much, too don't care. Okay, but then you'll see the person as, are you personally doing this to hurt me? No, that's what I'm saying. If you're watching people and cross-watching them getting on with their lives, then you're jealous that someone's trying to move on away from a person that tries to control them from stopping doing it. So say intimidating someone, okay? Keeping an eye out, watching for other people's men or women. Okay, I've got an eye on someone else's man or someone else's woman, and I'm getting hurt the fact that they're already married, or that they've remarried, or they've hooked up with someone new. So I have to keep watching to make that hurt even more because they've moved on. How can they move on without me? Because they fell out of love. It could be something as simple as that. They fell out of love with someone. They ended up destroying each other. It became very depressing, and then the other person's kind of think, I wonder if I try something else that I might be satisfactory. But nine sometimes cannot fulfill or be fulfilled or feel as if they're full. That's why you can also have a lot of weight problems as well if you suffer around your weight. So you might need to eat carnivore. Okay. But like I always feel like I've not got enough, that I can't provide enough for the person. I have to keep providing more and more and more and more and more. And they just keep taking more and taking more and taking more and taking more. And I just keep coming up with the same conclusion, that I'm being used, that the person doesn't really want to be with me. So is this a good match? No. What you should have done is moved away from one another, separated, not on the same page, maybe not on the same planet. So what you've got is a top layer that is basically took back the care and attention for themselves. They're starting to give themselves, pampering themselves, going out, doing whatever they want to do, eating good food, living it up in the city, feeling really good, blah, 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 spending time with their family or at home, feeling really energetic, looking for a relationship. If not, it's basically just work and doing all of that kind of stuff, realising that there's an ending, but they are Aries. I have 3 placements of Aries in my chart. So Aries are horse-driven motivators. They are very passionate and very loving and very fiery, and they will do what they want to do, regardless. So if you get a very stable energy, they will be the leader of doing things, 100% in charge. If someone tries to take charge of an Aries, I'll tell them to fuck off. They will. You do not rule me and you do not charge me shit. Okay, so that's why that might be like a charge, maybe life path 5, Taurus or Sag. But like coming up against this one of trying to change an Aries, why do you think 4 is a Scorpio as well as an Aries? So why do you see them not budging, not moving, not doing anything other than what they want to do? Because they come up as a 4, which is, in tarot, as a major arcana one, Scorpio. Life path 4, Scorpio, Aries, right? So they do what they want. There's no getting through to them. Okay, there's no getting them to be feminine because they're not. They're masculine. They're not feminine. I've seen so many people in relationships that have gone wrong where I'm not putting women in a bracket or men in a bracket, right? But when things go wrong, it's normally because a woman wants to change a male from being male. They want more love, more care, more attention. If that goes really wrong, regardless of, okay, to a masculine energy, can even be a woman, but to a masculine energy, okay, they fail every single time because I'm trying to stop you from, I'm trying to demasculize you, trying to stop you from being the two opposites, female, male. All males are not the same. All females, they're not the same. Equality is bollocks. Equality, no. Equality, equal, means equal. Equality means equal. An equal amount. Doesn't even show you it in a card. So where this equality bollocks comes up, I've got no idea because it's outweighed. Okay, so not getting laid. But people are not equal. Even women are not equal. Even men are not equal. No, they're all different. Every single one of them. So what does that mean? Find someone that is more equal to what you want to the other person, but you will still be different. The equality of sharing is not what people think that it is. It's debunked within the matrix system of like people thinking that you burn calories. You don't burn calories, that you're not supposed to eat animal fat. Of course you are. Right? It's just bollocks that's fed through society to say that we shouldn't eat animal fat because fat obviously does what? Well, if I eat fat, that's going to make me what? Fat? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what do I eat? Carbs, chocolate and sugar and carbohydrate. That's going to make you fat. That will, sure. Right. Another one, exercise. Exercise. Right. So exercise maintains your weight. So if you're going to the gym to lose weight, but you just seem to maintain it as the same, why are you not losing any? Because you're burning off stuff that doesn't need to be burnt off. Exercise is made to maintain weight when being lost. You do not need to exercise to lose weight. All you need to do is sort out your diet. Okay, I'm trying to debunk things for you here that will even work out in your relationships and life. Okay, working out at a gym, if you are burning off the wrong kind of calories, you will just get equally as hungry and put it back on or crash after like a week or two or a few days and think, oh my God, I am so tired. I don't seem to be losing any weight. I'm just going to pig out on loads of crap. Okay, so you won't lose weight. Okay, if you do, you have got to stick to 100% of a strict diet. And I mean strict. Okay, but when you finish working out, your body will let you know that you are starving hungry when you have burnt off loads of calories. Okay, so going to the gym does not make you lose weight. You do not need to work out. All working out is a healthier lifestyle. That's all it is. Okay, it's not true. Okay, so all of these people that are like, you can lose weight just by bumping all of this crap and blah, blah, blah. But you'll be bulking up, but you'll be eating more to bulk up. So you'll be getting heavier and more muscular because you're bulking up. You're not actually losing weight. Okay, so it's a myth that those kind of things told to us are true, but they're not. Calories, don't have to worry about calories. If you're on a diet, you're on the carnivore diet, you don't need to worry about calories. You eat until you're full. You will not want to eat much more because your body has the substance of all it needs. That's why you can't go for a shit. You don't shit so much because you've got nothing to get rid of. So your body's like, oh, I like burning all this. Let's burn loads of it because we've got loads. Okay, so we don't need to shit anything out. You've got no waste. So that means that what is it? Good for you or bad for you? If you've got no waste coming out of your body, does that mean that that's bad? Or does that mean that that's good? So if you're going for a shit in the morning and you've got like I'm always having banging shits in the morning, bruv, like an absolute banging shit, right? Does that mean that your body is healthy because you're having a shit? No, it doesn't. Because you're having a shit means that your body needs to work harder to get rid of it. Right. So if your body doesn't need to work hard at all to get rid of what you're eating, it's obviously you're eating what? The right food. Right? So when you go through this situation that's here, when you look at the obvious part of it and think, well, what is shit and all of this sort of stuff got to do with relationship? Well, little shit, if things become where you're like, oh, you're such a shit, you're such an arrogant shit, Gary, or blah, 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 you don't ever listen, you don't ever pay any attention, you don't ever shit me out, do you? It's because you're bad for me, not good for me, that's why. Because my body and my intuition is trying to say that you are bad, not good. For me. Me for you, either. Not good for one another. Food, personal, whichever way around it is. We are not good for one another. Okay? So this can be like depression, bad energy, bad vibes. Okay? Breakup, split up, depression. It's not good for a relationship, is it? If you get depressed in a relationship, is that good for a relationship? Of course it isn't. Shouldn't be making each other, fucking hurting each other. Love doesn't hurt. It's because you're with the wrong people. People think that love is supposed to hurt. Of course it isn't. Why is it? Why does it hurt then? Because you've never been in love, that's why. I have been in love, well, okay. So have you ever been hurt? Yeah. Okay. Love doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt much. But it doesn't hurt much. If you're like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain, I can't get over this, blah, 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 well then it's not meant to be, because it doesn't hurt. Okay, you do not destroy and hurt each other. That's an enemy. It's called an enema, right? Or Emma, or Emily. Sorry, X. But that's called an enemy. Sleeping with the enemy, being with an enemy, destroying each other, enemy. Eating the wrong food, body, gut, feeling sick, enemy. Going to the gym trying to lose weight but spending loads of money, enemy. It's an enemy. It's an enema, it's a tumour. But it's an enemy. Right? So, because it destroys you. You destroy each other. Hope, life, love, situation. Try to control who does what, where they go, who says things, who doesn't say things, being able to live free, all of that. Destroying each other. What is that? A lover or an enemy? You answer. Tell me in the question, in the answer thing below in the comment section. Is this a lover or is it an enemy? Do you know what love really is? Have you ever really been that much in love that you've never argued with anybody at all? Because if you're on that timeline, stick with that person. Okay, and kick everybody else out. Don't worry about anyone else. Okay, just you're out, you know. Sorry, but if you've got loads of placements of Aries, that's pretty much what they're going to do. If they're a stable one. Like I said, you would have to... I'm putting myself in the bracket. Yeah. But like... You would have to be lucky to be with this person here. Lucky. Okay. So if you feel as if you're unlucky, right, unlucky to be with this person, it's because this person's not stupid. They're wise. Okay. They don't just automatically just, oh. Okay. If this person's chasing you, then they mean it. Like, they mean it. Me, I have 3 placements, like I said, right? Me, I chase to the point where I'm like, right, am I getting interest? If I'm not going to chase. No. I'll try and I'll put in loads of effort, but if it's never given back, I'll stop. Okay, like I'm going to try, and I'm definitely going to let you know that Steve's got an eye on you, because I don't give a shit, because I'm an Aries, right? Well, 3 placements off. Don't really care, right? You'll know if I know. If other people are kind of like, no, I'm like, okay, never mind. Okay, so... Getting to know a person of confidence is everything. Confidence is everything. Confidence. What do people worry about being knocked back in life? I've got no idea why they worry about being knocked back. Me as a guy, I'm sorry, like, Jesus Christ, you are really attractive, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to hook up sometime? Yeah, great, brilliant, let's get it on. Do you want to hook up sometime? No. Oh, that is such a shame. Never mind. Okay, wish you well. Off you go. Okay. Just get things off your shoulder. £2 off the shoulder. I don't know where I'm going. I'm wasting your time now because I can't clarify these. I'm just trying to get the time up so I can put another advert in, because you lot don't pay anything. Here's year 7 though, right? Everybody's struggling, right? Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Probably not this one though. I don't know. If I was clarifying them, it might be a different story, but I ain't. If you want them clarified, not these ones, but if you want your actual reading, you will need to pay, unfortunately, Aries, because Steve does need some help. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure that you leave a comment and watch the video all the way through. Should have said that at the beginning. But if you want your actual reading, you'll need to join Patreon, because it's a full table spread, all clarified, telling you of every possible result that there is known to man that I can come up with, and you get it over on Patreon when you pay. You get loads of them. You get them in 2 days before anything comes on here, because they are all done in advance for the people that have paid, so they all get them first, a day or two in hand. These are just next 48 hours, okay, telling you the story of, okay. So not the outcomes, not clarified or anything like that, right? So if you want to join that link is provided below, but you need the silver or gold tier. All the teaching videos, they've all been pinned to the top on the gold tier. So you just find the gold tier, pin to the top, open them up. There's like 65 videos for teaching. Very easy to find. If you want the join button is now open on YouTube. YouTube join button is not Patreon. The join button is like $3 or $2, something like that, and it allows you to join. You get your name in green and blue, you get stars, certificates, and then you also get like stickers and things like that you can send, and you can come up as like a moderator, but a special one. Join Steve's crew, people would know you. You get to chat to everybody because they all think that you're very special. True, right? And you get all your name glittered in gold, right? Then, because it's very cheap, it helps me out. What you get in return is every time that I do a general tarot card reading for everybody or a story, the extended version to that only goes to that tier, not to Patreon, because I can't put it on both. They will not allow you to put to members and to Patreon. You can only do it to one. So those ones will go to the members only one. Okay, so you get the extended version of collective readings. You will also get me going live. So when I go live, you can ask me any question related to tarot or not related to tarot that you may or may not be understanding or want to know, or whatever way it is around business, finances, money, love, whatever, Trevor, doesn't even matter. If it's tarot related or non-tarot related, you can ask till the cows come home. You do not have to pay anything extra because you've already joined. So it's like $2 or $3. And you can ask. So when I'm live, I'll go through them all and try to clear it up. And those questions, by the way, will not be, Steve, what does my year look like? You'll have to pay for that reading, right? But like, you know, just general quick questions with 2 or 3 cards, blah, blah, blah. How does someone think? How does someone feel about me? Are they going to contact me? Are they not going to contact me? All of those sort of things I'll answer, okay? So if you want to join, you're going to have to be a part of that. When I've built up, I'll start going live. Oh, dear granddad. Could be your grandma, your grandmother, or something to do with your mum. Okay, so there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Really do appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you over on Patreon.